Alright everyone, what's going on? My name is UnIden7iFieD, and this is Beta Talks episode 1.5. Yes, for those of you who have been waiting, like Tox, MC Pancake, and the over 500 people who have been viewing my first episode, which I thank you all for, this is Beta Talks episode 1.5. Not 2, 1.5. Now, first off, I'd like to thank Tox and McCartan and the MC Pancake for supporting me on making these videos, because yes, they may not be doing the work, but they are giving me the ideas, they're giving me the encouragement. That's actually doing work, so I give them thanks for that. You guys should subscribe to them. They got some pretty interesting videos. They're probably making another one right now, but great team, great guys. Glad to be working with them, and I want to thank them for that. Alright, so let's see, where should I begin? I have been busy, not working on this video, but doing nothing. I've been busy with school, actually, so that's something. Busy with church, yes, I go to church. But what I really am busy with is laziness. I've been lazy, and now that I'm back, I am basically enjoying making this video and more of these, because Beta Talks is by far my most popular original created video, due to the fact that it may not be an original idea because people have done beta series before, but for me it's my own idea that I came up with for my personal use and the name. And considering the fact that I can make a video like this, it's very fun. And 500 views, come on, that's pretty impressive. I made other videos, but they weren't as original like this. Like Mark and Anthony was original, but that was based on 2 people. Just all that stuff. So this video, as you notice in the title, is bonus footage and an update on the series. The bonus footage is what you'll be viewing next, but the update on the series is going to be coming up right after the bonus footage, due to the fact that I want you guys to see what I have scavenged around the internet for the first episode of Beta Talks, which is Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. And I found some more clips, some more concept art. It's really interesting. So I'm going to let you guys check that out right now, and then we'll go to the update on the series. Alright, so let's begin. Alright, the first thing I found in our bonus footage section of episode 1 was some more concept art. And so the first concept art I found was these movie posters that would be found in the downtown level. And these movie posters are pretty interesting. The first one is Chewed. Well, I'm not going to go in order, but on the top left, first one is Chewed. Jaws, basically a parody of Jaws. The second one is The Glue or something, or The Glow or something. I can't really read it that well, but I don't know how to pronounce it, but that might be a parody of something. The other one looks like a disco party. The bottom one is definitely an E.T. parody because of the way it has the bike, the moon, everything, so that's an E.T. parody. On the right hand side, I cannot tell what the first one is. It looks like just a giant, like, some tentacles from a jellyfish or something. Then you got POW, Prisoner of War. That makes sense. Don't know what parody that is. Then you have this one called Miss Fish, and then you got Saucer Attack. So they took their own original ideas in the concept art and actually put parodies in it. Now, I think this is in the game, so yeah, you're right. I'm right, because it's in the level, and I do remember seeing some of this stuff. So this is just concept art before they put it in the game, and then they put it in the game. So the next one I have is let's see. The next one I have is Rusty, the guy you meet in the jellyfish level in the Goo Lagoon area. His name is Rusty Scupper. He has some drawings, and then you got the 3D model. The first drawing on the top is him just like at the little like his little not inn, but like his little shop. You can see like you got like the little like those little things you put around, like those whatever. You got like this fish with like a hook near it. You got cans, and you got his tattoos of anchors, smoking a pipe. Got his fisherman hat, got his fisherman clothing. Yeah. Then the second one is a 3D model, and that just shows what the final one was supposed to be. Honestly, For a game, the 3D model looks a little better, but that's just my opinion. I haven't played the game in a while. Ever since I did the beta talks, I still haven't played it, but yeah. The bottom one is basically, let's see, the bottom one is basically him, but him standing up as a drawing. And that's kind of what they were aiming for. They were taking his looks, like, this is the most accurate one of him standing. The bottom right is the most accurate drawing that can be transverted into his character model. And that's basically Rusty Scupper. He's found in the Goo Lagoon area and the Jellyfish Fields area. Next we have some random character designs. Some of these never, I don't think, made it. Let's see. We had the beach fish people on the top left. I don't think a lot of them made it. We have the enemy on the right that looks like it's more like an unfinished version of the Jellyfish Fields and Plankton's Land, or Plankton's Circus area. Looks like a con that was never finished. And then on the bottom, I think these are all the characters that made it. The only one who did made it was the fish woman. You can tell it's just a guy in a just got this randomly designed guy in a swimsuit. You got like another guy with the trunks, and then you got a little kid with trunks. And the last concept art I found that was just a picture was pretty interesting. These are the eel thugs. Yeah, they're called the eel thugs. The guy on the right doesn't even look like an eel. He looks more like a mutated fish. It's pretty interesting. There were supposed to be 2 other enemies when it came to the eel thugs. Kind of sad that they never made the 2 other ones, but what you have here is that you have the eel thug, the most common enemy in the game, but that's it. He was basically the most common when it came to the downtown areas, Krusty Krab, all that. But what really interests me is that you could have 2 more enemies on the levels. Like, you could have like real eels. This guy doesn't even look like an eel. He looks like a mutated fish. He looks like I don't know, he doesn't even look right. So yeah, so that just shows that in the game they had more characters that they never finished with. So that's pretty interesting. And now I'm going to show you guys some video clips, so I'm going to stop talking and let you view them all at once. The first one is actually going to be a Spongebob one, so let's take a look. Alright, so sorry if all those clips were fast. There was about 7 of them, and they were really fast. They were just some models. I'm going to credit the guy who made these models. He was the lead animator on the game, but you'll see that in the description below. But I want to thank him. I forget his name right now. I think his name is Tony Salvagio. I think that was his name. Yeah, I want to thank him for making these models, so now I was able to show you guys them. So all of them I think were in the game, except the only thing I'm not so sure about was the Mermaid Man Defeated one, which was the second clip, because you guys won't know what it's called, but if you guys remember, or if you guys can remember, it was kind of quick, I think. It was just like him in Spongebob in the costume. He jumps up, flies, and then he falls down on his face. I think that was just a model they never used, because what it's called is Mermaid Man Defeated. So I think that was supposed to be used for, like, if he gets defeated in the costume and then he dies like that. That was a possibility, I don't know, but that's pretty much all there was. These were some pretty interesting redone models. They were kind of more, they weren't high res, but they just looked a little better on a computer than they did on the game, because the game was basically played at 480i or 480p, depending. I think it was just 480i. And that's about it. That's all the models were. They look nicer. They're only at 640x480, but they at least look a little better than they used to be. Alright, so that's about it for the bonus footage. Yeah, there was a lot that I found. It wasn't like a lot, but it was some brand new stuff I didn't find before. Like before, in the first beta talks, like I said, I was only talking about like the trailer, some pictures, but now I actually found some concept art that I can still talk about. I'm not going to be, I most likely will not find more footage for the first episode. Like, if I do, I'll just post it somewhere. I'll just be like, oh hey, I found this. If you guys want the links, I'll put it in the description if you want on the first and second episode, in the 1.5 episode. Sorry, and that's it. But now we're gonna move on to the update on the series, the one that I'm sure some of you were waiting for. But thank you guys for watching this part, and let's go on to the second part. Alright, so we've made it this far. We have gone through all the bonus footage together, and now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the update on the series. So, here's what I have to say about the series. The series is not dead. It is actually, because of this episode, it's been brought back to life. I'm the owner of the series. I brought it back to life for a reason. Because my friends encouraged me, and I had some more ideas. So, here's what we're going to look at. Month after month, it could be 1 month or every 2 months, there will be an episode release. It could be later depending on which one I'm doing. If I'm still thinking of an idea, it could take a little longer, but in 3 months, at least 1 episode will be released. That's how it's going to work at the latest. It could be up to it could be less than 3 weeks for 1 episode to be released, but like I said, big episode, longer, short episode, shorter, but it'll still be good. Now, the episodes are going to be really unique because these are going to be betas. Yes, people might have done betas on these things, like I have some inspiration from people like Fury of Wind. I have some, yeah, I've seen this little like series like Legend of Zelda stuff, like doing game. I'm trying to remember the name. It was like Gaming Mysteries. I remember him doing that stuff, and he actually inspired me to do this kind of videos. But I'm actually going to be doing it on games that are well known and those that are not so known. Because when I look on YouTube, the first episode was based on a game that you barely see on YouTube, Spongebob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. You don't see that many betas on it. You don't see anything on it. In fact, you see gameplays and walkthroughs, but you don't even see a beta series on it. So I actually take the credit for it. I believe I'm the first one to ever do a beta talks on it, or the beta look through. So it may not have been the biggest information because there wasn't much, but I still went through it, and I enjoyed doing it. And so now I want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me with over 500 views now on my first episode. Let's go for 1,000, and we keep going. I don't mean 1,000 on one video unless that's possible. I want to get to 1,000 total, and I still will keep going. Even if I haven't reached that yet, I'll still make videos. And so I want to thank you guys, and I hope you guys still stay subscribed. But before I leave, I'm going to show you guys a look at the next episode of Beta Talks. So let's take a look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.